Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about something that can transform the way you deal with stress, anxiety, and even procrastination. The power to control your mind in just 5 seconds. Have you ever found yourself stuck in negative thoughts or putting off something important without being able to help it? The 5-second technique could be what you need to break this cycle and bring more control and positivity to your daily life. Imagine being able to stop thoughts that drag you down and gain more control over your actions. Sounds good, right? So follow along to the end to learn exactly how it works. The 5-second technique is simple but powerful. It was popularized by author Mel Robbins and is based on the idea that, when noticing a negative thought or impulse, counting down for 5 seconds helps us redirect our mind. This brief break allows our conscious mind to come into action, moving us away from automatic and impulsive reactions. It works like this. You feel a negative thought, procrastination approaches, or an impulse for an impulsive reaction appears. Instead of going automatic, you mentally count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then make the decision to change your focus to something positive or move forward with productive action. For example, are you about to open social networks instead of working? Count 5 seconds and decide to continue with the important task. Or do you realize that you are sinking into critical thinking? Count and redirect your focus to something positive. Now that you understand the concept, let's see step by step how to apply this technique in your daily life. Step 1. When you notice a thought or impulse that you want to control, stop for a moment. Step 2. Begin the mental countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step 3. At the end of the count, redirect your attention or take an intentional action, such as getting up and moving around or starting a different task. This counting activates the prefrontal cortex of the brain, responsible for decision-making, interrupting the automatic pilot that leads to negative impulses. It may seem too simple, but our brain responds to this count as a reset, making room for a new response instead of following automatically. So why is this technique so useful? Here are some of the benefits you can see when you apply it regularly. Anxiety reduction. Counting reduces the emotional burden, calming the nervous system and moving us away from the initial reaction to stress. More self-control. With practice, it is possible to gain more control over your actions, stopping being impulsive. Increased focus and mental clarity. When we divert attention to an intentional action, we avoid dispersion and keep the mind more focused on the moment. Overcoming procrastination. By applying the technique, you interrupt the automatic pattern of procrastination and take small actions, without letting yourself be carried away by the feeling of lack of motivation. By using the 5-second technique, you are training your brain to respond to stimuli in a more productive and healthy way, which contributes to your well-being and a more balanced life. To help you better understand how this technique can make a difference in your everyday life, here are some practical examples. When waking up in the morning, do you feel that urge to hit the snooze button and stay in bed? Instead, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up straight away. This helps create a more active and productive morning routine. Faced with procrastination. Do you have an important task, but feel the temptation to do something easier like checking social media? Use counting to resist distraction and get work done, even if just for a few minutes. In times of stress. In the middle of a stressful day, when you find yourself sinking into negative thoughts, counting helps you interrupt these thoughts and replace them with something positive, like a good memory or a deep breath to regain balance. These examples show how the technique can be applied in different situations, helping you gain more control over what really matters to you. So what did you think? The 5-second technique is simple, but it requires practice. It may feel strange at first, and you might forget to use it sometimes, but the more you practice, the easier it gets. The key is to remember that whenever you feel an unwanted impulse or thought, the countdown is there to help. So try it. Use this technique over the next week, and notice how it influences your decisions and your mood. Over time, you will see the positive impact of having more control over your thoughts and reactions. If you liked this video and want more tips to improve your mental health and well-being, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time.